Hello, it is N60Sean as our final stop on the road to N60 Mania 2. So we're just going to run through some of the matches that are going to be going on for you for N60 Mania 2 and also some of the stipulations that are in place. It's N60Sean, who we've not seen since he won the first birthday championship, or what is now known as the birthday championship, in a ladder match against Austin Creed and Vanoss and Jacksepticeye. So we're going to be going through some of the matches that are going to be at N60 Mania 2, because we want to try and get N60 Mania 2 in the books before we start with WWE 2K18. And I've got a few questions I want to ask you guys about what sort of content we'll be doing in WWE 2K18, which I'll ask you at a later date. But right now we need to deal with N60 Mania 2 because there were some revelations made by Dr. Trayaurus, Dan TDM and co. in the last tag team match that they had against the masked men. These mystery masked men who have been interfering in matches, who have been causing chaos and destruction all over the place. They are going to be facing Grundy for the tag team championships. However, it's not just going to be for the tag team championships, it is going to be masks versus titles. If Grundy successfully defend the titles, the masked men will be exposed. We will find out the identities of the masked men, and it has been heavily hinted by Dr. Trayaurus after what he found that one of the masked men is Jake Paul, due to Everyday Bro being hidden in the music and Talk of the Devil. Here comes Jake Paul. Jake Paul, who has been unhappy to say the least about these accusations linking him with the masked duo. A lot of people thinking that it could be him or other members of Team 10 under the masks, but I think Jake Paul is out here to confront N60Sean about these rumours that are circulating about him being one of the masked men. I mean, surely Jake Paul's not going to have any problem with the match being masks versus titles if he's not got anything to do with the masked men. Why would he have a problem with it? But Jake Paul says that it's just haters stealing his music, and he's going to be suing the masked men for stealing his music and probably issuing him with a YouTube copyright strike as well. And Jake Paul is not taken kindly to the accusations, and Jake Paul with a low blow to N60Sean. And can I not just come out and make announcements anymore without taking a beating? And now N60Sean back to his feet. Jake Paul, who is unhappy with being linked to the masked men. I think he's being a little bit too defensive about this masked men thing for him to be entirely innocent. And N60Sean now with a big clothesline, sending Jake Paul to the outside of the ring and dives on him with an elbow drop. Is Jake Paul one of the masked men? If the masked men do not walk out of N60 Mania 2 tag team champions, then we will find out one way or another whether Jake Paul is involved with the masked men. And now N60Sean with a table bonking Jake Paul on the back of the head as this announcement is sort of descended into chaos here. I didn't even have time to talk about the N90K subscriber match which we're going to do, which is going to be 15 heroes versus 15 YouTubers, with the winning hit, with the top ranking hero, whichever hero lasts the longest in the match, the Team 10 kick, which has made people think that I was one of the masked men. That super kick from Jake Paul there. The hero who is left standing in that N90K subscriber battle royal, they will qualify for the final spot inside the heroes Hell in a Cell match. And again, N60Sean looks like he might be getting the best of this here. He might be looking to drop Jake Paul with a big pile driver. So Jake Paul dropped on his head there with a pile driver. And this brawl it's all gone wrong here. What was meant to be an N60 Mania 2 preview is now turned into a brawl between myself and Jake Paul. And Jake Paul now laying me out with a right hand. And now Jake Paul, this is trademark, textbook Jake Paul, taking things too far, and the flaming table, which has become a calling card of Jake Paul, is back into play once again. Jake Paul, who failed to qualify for the N60 Hell in a Cell by losing to Ali A, and probably also annoyed that he's not part of the N60 Mania plans, again assuming that he's not one of the masked guys, because I'm still not entirely sure that he's not going to be one of the masked guys. Now N60Sean's in trouble here. The table is ablaze, and N60Sean can be. Wait a second, the lights have gone, and H2O Delirious H2O Delirious is here and he's attacking Jake Paul. H2O Delirious appearing out of nowhere and attacking Jake Paul and maybe sending the message to the other 5 competitors that are joining him inside Hell in a Cell. H2O Delirious is going to be defending his N60 championship inside Hell in a Cell against 5 other competitors: PopularMMOs, Minilad, MatPat, Vanoss. Oh wait, hang on, Jake Paul going for the ride through the table. Jake Paul sent through his own flaming table. And I mean, this is bold by H2O Delirious, because if he for whatever reason takes a beating here, Logan Paul, who is Mr. Money in the Bank, could cash in at any time. Jake Paul dropped on his head with the tombstone pile driver. And Jake Paul's brother Logan, who holds our Money in the Bank briefcase, threatened H2O Delirious, saying that he's going to cash in on H2O Delirious after Hell in a Cell. Jake Paul is in a lot of trouble here. Referee Billy Bob Webster is also taking a beat, and H2O Delirious echoing what I've just said, that the other 5 guys in that match need to be on notice. And Logan Paul, that is what is going to happen to you if you even think about cashing in on H2O Delirious with his Money in the Bank briefcase once the Hell in a Cell is over, because Delirious will end you. But hang on a second, here comes PopularMMOs, one of the competitors in the Hell in a Cell match. And PopularMMOs probably coming to the ring and saying to Delirious, you've got to go through 5 other guys before you need to start worrying about Logan Paul cashing in on you. And Jake Paul, who's just still lying in a wreckage out there, and now it looks like Pat just going to add some insult to injury to Jake Paul, maybe sending a message to Delirious. A symbolic F5. Well, not very symbolic for Jake Paul, because he's just landed on the concrete. And now everybody has been wanting to see this face-off. PopularMMOs, H2O Delirious, 2 heavyweights of this series, and now here they go, facing off before Hell in a Cell. And now Pat coming back with right hands. These 2 juggernauts, the 2 most dominant, most powerful competitors in the entire series, are going at it and exchanging right hands, and now Delirious thrown to the outside of the ring. Is Pat looking to maybe injure, soften up H2O Delirious before Hell in a Cell sends him flying over the barricades? And now this brawl between Pat and H2O Delirious spilling out, seeing a preview of N60 Mania 2 in what was meant to be a rundown of the card has turned into complete and utter carnage. And now Delirious coming back with right hands, and it has Pat made a mistake here by trying to take on an already dominant and annoyed Delirious, who's already put 1 person through a table. Is Pat going to be a second? He's just taking a beating from Delirious. We've never seen Delirious and Pat really one-on-one square off. But are we seeing that it's actually Delirious who is the most dominant out of these 2? And Pat in trouble, and Pat powerbombed through a table ahead of Hell in a Cell. And now Delirious looking very pleased with what he's done, returning back to the ringside area. And now the music of MatPat is here, and MatPat from the Game Theorists now is attacking Delirious. Oh, he sort of bounced off with a clothesline there. And MatPat showing that maybe he could be a huge contender and walk out as our next N60 champion. Right hands and a drop kick to Delirious, and a big clothesline sending Delirious to the outside of the ring. And now MatPat showing that he's hardcore and he has got what it takes to potentially win the N60 championship. It's just mullered H2O Delirious with the steel steps, and look at this. MatPat now on that dodgy knee of Delirious, now working away with the steel steps. Is MatPat going to be the guy who walks out of Hell in a Cell N60 champion? Going for the endgame theory, and he hits it on the outside of the ring, lays Delirious out, and MatPat looking dominant, looking impressive. But went out of nowhere is Vanoss. Vanoss now joining the fight. Vanoss, where did Vanoss come from? Vanoss now with a sneak attack. These 2, Delirious and Vanoss, who have got a huge history, former tag team partners, had a sort of disagreement towards the end of, I think, season 5. And now Vanoss attacking MatPat, almost saving Delirious. What does this mean? Vanoss and Delirious back on the same page, because if they are, that spells bad news for everyone involved with Hell in a Cell. It spells bad news for MatPat, Minilad, PopularMMOs, and Ali-A, as Delirious and Vanoss now with another double team on MatPat. And now look at this stare down. Are these two now going to face off? Are they saving it for N60 Mania? Or is there an understanding between Delirious and Vanoss? Or is Vanoss suckering Delirious in? Who knows what is going to happen? N60 Mania will be starting very, very soon. Tag Team Championships, titles versus masks, Grundy versus the Masked Men. The N90K Battle Royal for our 90,000 subscriber celebration. The winner will be walking out N90K champion. Also as well, we've got the Heroes Hell in a Cell. The top ranking hero in that Battle Royal for the N90K championship will qualify for the 6th spot inside the Heroes Hell in a Cell. And finally, the N60 championship Hell in a Cell match. H2O Delirious, Vanoss, MatPat, Minilad, Ali-A, and PopularMMOs. Guys, hit like if you are hyped for N60 Mania. I'll be seeing you very soon. Make sure you subscribe and get notifications to check out these N60 Mania matches nice and quick. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.